Hello learners, I am Dr. Subodh Kesharwani working with Indira Gandhi National Open University in School of Management Studies. The topic which I am going to talk today is Microsoft Word, which is part of our course called BCOS 183 Computer Application in Business, and we are here in this block 3 unit, and unit name is 11. So prior to going into the depth of this topic, I just want to throw a light that what we have done in the preceding sessions, it was much more focusing on the computer, then software, then web application, then business information system, then database management system, then business process and enterprise application, how we are going to use the GDPR, IT securities in business, internet services and emails, online pay, basics of word processing we have already covered in our preceding sessions, and now this particular session is more focusing on the basic tools that are going to be used as far as the Microsoft Word is concerned. So, this is a 4 credit, the skill enhancement course, and having the 20 units which we usually call the chapters, and these 20 units is going to be bifurcated into part A and part B. And part A, if you are going to talk about having the 12 units, and the first and the third block, which emphasizing more on the word processing, starts with the basics of word processing, then working with word processing, then advanced tools used in word processing, and then creating business documentation. So we are going to emphasize more on this particular block, and what we have covered in our preceding session, that was just a preamble to that, and now this particular session is going to more focus on how we are going to use the tools and technology so that the Microsoft Word is going to be done. So anyway, the content covered in this module could be what is Microsoft Word, starting Microsoft Word, ribbon menu system is there. So this is a new philosophy which is applicable from the Windows 2010, and we will see that the ribbon menu system is quite contemporary in nature and going to be quite useful. Then file menu is there, then page layout is there, then differences, mailing, review, view, and primary task is there. So, and how we are going to save a document, how we are going to use the multiple documents. So all those things we are going to cover, and then formatting and margins, formatting and header footers, page number, bullets, table, images, hyperlinking, and spell check. All those things which are quite important, we are going to cover in this particular this presentation, and emphasizing. So prior to going into the depth of that, we just emphasize about word processing. So word processing packages are the set of programs written specifically for text manipulation, and word processing mainly involves operations like creating, editing, viewing, searching, and replacing, formatting, saving, and printing text. So various word processing packages also allow us to design and include various pictures, graphs, and chart in the text. With personal computers becoming quite affordable, their quality of being versatile, and with the use of email, office correspondence has improved a lot. So desktop publishing has been revolutionized, and the quality of result is astonishing. So many softwares we have seen is going to be developed till now for word processing, that is WordStar, WordPerfect, PageMaker, MSWord, and out of these the most popular is the MSWord. So along with the PowerPoint and Excel packages, so the software needs a window platform to work, and we will see that how it is going to be used. So if you see this particular the dashboard which is coming on our screen, we see that that the title bar is there, the name of the document is there. Then by this way you can minimize the content, you can restore the content, you can close the, so control button is here, and then word help is there, vertical scroll bar is there, work area is there, previous page button is there, next page button is there, so quick access toolbar is there, menu bar, home bar, vertical ruler, horizontal ruler, status bar. So this is the the complete snapshot which is there, which talks about when you enter into the home page of the Microsoft Word, how you are going to tackle that. So what is Microsoft Word? So Microsoft Word is a word processor created by Microsoft and is included in the Microsoft Office 2010 software suite, and in coming days you will find out a lot of the versions which are coming up. So since we have to explain to the learners about this particular format, so this is the way we have taken 2010 software version. So if you see this particular image which is coming, I think when we in our operating system, in a Windows operating system, the moment we go to MS Office, that is Microsoft Office, we find out a lot of icons are coming up. It starts with the Microsoft Access, then Microsoft Excel, then then info path, then OneNote, then PowerPoint, then Publisher, then SharePoint, then Word. So if you want to open the Word, you just have to highlight this and then you have to click on this. The moment you click on this particular thing, I think this MS Word will automatically execute and run. So the moment you go to this particular thing, I think the dark color comes on the particular icon or the button comes. So this is called the ribbon menu system. So the current version of Microsoft Word use what is referred to as ribbon menu system, and the ribbon menu differs from the previous style menus in that the number of possible selection is far smaller and the menus are not drop down menus. So rather the menus are selectable menus that do not disappear once you move your mouse to another part of the screen. So the file menu is the only remaining drop down menu among the primary menus. The menu tabs will allow you to navigate Microsoft Word features and perform various functions, and the different menu tabs typically contain similar set of features. So this is the way, and now you see that how this the menu will give you access to general options related to the Word file itself. And when we are going to this blank document, if we make a blank document, so by this way we can create a document. So this is another way of opening a document and creating a blank document, and we create it, then the things will come. So what we have observed that when you are in the Microsoft Word, the home page or the front face is coming in this way, and this is quite this is full of information. So if we go into the backdrop of all those things, like that if we the mouse is there on this term called Times New Roman, this is a style of the font or name of the font, and this is the size of the font. So by this way what you can do, you can just enhance the size or lower down the size. Then the home menu contains general options such as font sizes, alignment, copy paste. The bulk of your time in the menu system will be spent in this menu. The font size and the style controls are located with this ribbon as shown below, and you may adjust these settings by using the relevant drop down menu. So the menu allows you to insert a variety of non-text objects into your document. You can use it to add tables, picture, links, headers and footers, among other things. So and then you have got the page layout menu, is where you will do the majority of your document formatting. You can use it to set margins, page orientation size, the number of text columns, border, indentation and spacing. So this is the way, and by this way you can do the margins and other things. So text direction is there, then you can indent it left, you can indent it right, and and the reference menu allows you to easily cite and reference sources that you may use while creating a document. And when you are making references, I think this is where you can do in a manner like you can insert a footnote or you can insert an endnote. When you talk about the footnote would become at the bottom of the page and in the same page, whereas when you talk about the endnote, it will automatically move at the end of the total pages. So if the document size is 10 pages, I think the end note will be at the end of the 10 pages, and if you talk about the footnote, it would be available at the bottom of that particular page. So by this way this is there, and a lot of other thing is there. You can insert images, you do the page layout, you can do the mailings, you can do the review, which we will take in a different manner. Then you can view and then you can add on. So this is the thing by which way the things are going to be done. And the mailing ribbons menu contains a number of features related to documents that will be created for the purpose of being sent in the mail. You can use these tools to print envelopes and labels, as well as personalize individual letters in a large mailing to the special recipient using address and contact information. And we have to note that all printers support these features, and you must have contact available in your Microsoft Outlook application in order to use the select from Outlook contact features. Now the thing is that the review menu allows you to review your documents for spelling and grammatical errors, insert comments, track and accept. And as far as the tracking is concerned, which we are going to take in a separate manner, where you can open the track, you can see the document with show markups, you can see the document with reviewing panel, you can see the document with final show markup. So this is the way by which you can get the documents in 3 different layers, where you can see that if the correct document is corrected by someone else, that can also be viewed by you. So the view menu allows you to change how the document is viewed with Word. The zoom and document views sections of the document are where you will spend the majority of time in this menu. So this is where you can do that, and full screen reading is there, then web layout is there, outline is there, then draft is there. So now the primary task is, aside from actually typing the document, there are a number of tasks that you will perform most during your usage of Word. These tasks include creating new documents, opening existing documents, saving documents, working with text within documents, formatting document, inserting non-text items, proofing documents, printing documents, and closing documents. So what is the use of that? When we move into the Microsoft Word, the first thing that we used to do is to creating a new document, and the second is that we are going to open the existing document and try to edit on that. So the beauty of the Microsoft Word is that you can avoid the repetitions. You can use the the existing file and revamp it, or you can add some content into it. So then the task comes, that is saving the documents, and formatting document, proofing, printing, and closing is a different affair. Now we start with creating a new document. So when you are going to start a Microsoft Word, a new blank document will be created, and the moment you go on creating a new file, I think this blank document come, and from there you can create a document and then rename it. So alternatively, a new document may be created by selecting the file drop down menu located at the top of the main Word window and selecting new. You must then select the type of new document you would like to create, and we don't forget to save and rename your document from the default name after creating it. So alternatively, the keyboard shortcut Ctrl+N may be used. So then we have opening an existing document. To open an existing document, what we have to do, we have to go to the folder where we have saved the file. If we have saved the file in the desktop, what we are going to do, we will go to desktop, and if there we have created any directories or in the name of any person or anything, that we have to go inside that, and then we have to locate a file. So to open existing document, first locate and select the file menu and then select open, and the dialog box that appears, browse to your file and press the button labeled. So open located at the lower right corner of this box. So alternatively, the keyboard shortcut Ctrl+O may be used. So opening a multiple document. So when we are going to open a multiple documents, I think when we go into the particular folder or directory, the number of files comes, and we have to see which file we want to open. So accordingly we can do that. So in this screen we see that we have got 3 files, and we try to open a files simultaneously. So first select the file menu and select open. In the dialog box that appears, browse to the location of your file. The keyword shortcut Ctrl+O may be used to access the open dialog box, and to select multiple files, hold the control key and click on each of the files you want to open. So alternatively, you can hold the shift key and then use the arrow key to select multiple consecutive documents in a row, and once you have selected a desired document, press the open button. So saving a document for the first time. So if you are saving a document for the first time, you should specify a file name and the location to which the file may be saved. To save a document for the first time, select the file drop down menu and select save as. So the save as window will appear, at which point you should locate and select the location that you want the file to be saved to, as well as naming the file what you would like to be called. So when we are going to saving a document, to simply save a document without renaming or relocating it, locate and select the file menu, select the save option. Alternatively, the keyboard shortcut Ctrl+S may be used. So working with text. So in addition to simply typing words into a document, you can highlight, select, copy, cut and paste item using either standard Windows shortcut methods or button in Word. So this is the way by which you can export the document, or cut the document from one file and paste it here. So to select a block of text, click and hold the left mouse button at the beginning partition of the block you wish to select, and then drag the mouse over the desired text. You will notice that the text will be highlighted as you do this, and once you have the desired text selected, release the mouse button. So that will clicking another part of the document while you have the text selected with the deselected. So when we are going to do the formatting, I think the margins comes, and we see that the formatting could be done in a different way as far as the size is concerned, as far as the text orientation is concerned, or the alignment is concerned. So to set margins, locate and select the page layout menu. Select the margin buttons. A number of present margin setting will drop down in a menu, you can select one of those or select custom margins at the bottom of this menu to specify your own. A dialog box will appear. The basic margin settings are located at the top of the box, and also note that orientation portion of this menu is there. So formatting header and footer is a good thing, because you can put some header as well as footer, and best part is that if you go to this particular text, if you do a double click, automatically you will move to the header and footer, and this portion can be enabled. Otherwise you can go from here, choose the header and put the plain text whatever you want. So this is one of the way, and then simultaneously you can add the header, and then you can add some pages also. So this could be quite useful, because when you are going to have a file which more number of pages, I think paging is very important affair which need to be done. So option for header and footers will be located in the insert ribbon menu in the header and footer section. To add a header or footer, press the header or footer button. A dialog box will appear which will allow you to specify the type of header that you would like to add. To just add a simple header, select the blank header. To navigate to or away from the header, just double click on the area of document that you would like to move it. So page numbers are very commonly used header element. To add page numbers to your header or footer, first create and select a header or footer. After you have created a header or footer, locate and select the page number button located in the header footer portion of the insert ribbon menu, and the drop down menus that appear, select the location in which you want to place your page number. So when we want to insert a bullet, I think if you see at the top of the buttons, we have got the bullet buttons, we have got the number buttons which can be used, and the moment we click on the buttons, we find out numerous kind of designer buttons are there, so that we can use as a bullet. And if you want to get some more bullets, we can import it from the bunch of bullets. So that is also one of the way by which the bulleting need to be done, and in the same manner the numbering need to be done, which can be done. So to use bullet list, find and select the home menu. Select the bullet button located the paragraph section of this menu to start the list, and to create the next bullet in the list, we have to press the enter. So by this way, the bullet is going to be inserted in a particular text, and we can gradually do that. So this is the way by which this is another way of inserting a table, where you will find out that the table is going to be inserted, and how many rows and columns you require, that you can select from there, and you will find out that it will be depicted in the particular file. And after certain time, you realize that you need 2 or 3 more rows or columns that you can automatically add or insert from there. So to insert spreadsheet like tables, first select the insert menu, find and select the table button located in the tables selection to this menu, and in this menu that appears, we use the table graphs to select the size of the desired table by clicking on the graphic in the appropriate location. So this is the way by which the things are going to be done. And once you place the table and ready to format it, select the table and right click on the icon. The upper left corner of the table, a contextual menu will appear. So the most notable selections in this menu are table properties, insert and delete cell. So on the other hand, if you want to make certain changes in the table also, that you can also do. So to insert an image into a document, first select the insert menu, locate and press the picture button in the illustration section, and in the dialog box that appears, browse to the photo you wish to insert and press the insert button. So this is the manner by which we are going to insert the image in the particular folder. And now, since this the software is quite equipped, you can directly go to the JPG file, you can copy the file and paste it in the particular place where you want to place it. So this is the way by which this Word file is going to be done. So to insert a hyperlink into a document, we have to select an insert menu, locate and select the links between, and in the drop down menu that appears, select the hyperlink button. So what we have seen that this hyperlink button is coming, and then we have to put the name of the website, or the domain name, or the particular URL we have to put it. So the moment we put it and we put the OK, the file is hyperlinking. So if now somebody click on the particular text, automatically you will be redirected to the particular website which is available on the www. particular folder. So you can either browse to a location using the login section of the window, or you can type an address manually in the address bar at the bottom. So the name of the link as it appears in your document will be determined by what is entered in the text to display field located at the top of the dialog box. So when you are done, press the OK button located at the bottom of the screen. So proofing tool is helping in spell check also, to check your document for spelling errors. Use the spell and grammar check features. Select the review menu, select the spelling and grammar button in the proofing section of the menu. Alternatively, press F7 to initiate the check. So by this way, the things are going to be checked automatically. And in the spelling and grammar check dialog box, you can enter corrections manually in the top text field, and alternatively you can select from a list of suggestions located in the lower half of a dialog box and make your desired section and press the change button. And now once you have accomplished, when you complete the document, I think the next job is to take a print. So it's very easy. We have to go to file menu, and you will find out a lot of options coming from the save as, open, close, and then the print button is there. So the moment you click on the print button, it's asked for the number of copies. If you want a multiple copies, you can just enhance the number of copies from 1 to 10 or whatever number you want to code, and then the printer option comes. So if you are if you want to save a file in a PDF format, then you have to install the PDF, and then the file will be automatically converted into PDF format, and then it will be placed. Otherwise, if you want a handouts, if you want a print in a in a paper, then you can have to print with the help of certain the printers which need to be attached, and then you can give the option. So and then it's asked for the what could be the paper which you want to place. It could be the letter, it could be A4 or A3, whatever, and the moment you put it, it is going to print the on that particular page. So make sure that you have desired printer and desired number of copies to print selected, and when you are ready to print, press the print button located in the upper portion of the screen. So closing document is that to close a document without exiting Word, find and select the close button in the file drop down menu. This will close a document without closing the instance of Microsoft Word. To close a document in the Word program, you can select the X in the upper right hand corner of the window, just like any other application in the Windows. I think I have talked a lot about the basic part of Microsoft Word, or rather we can say the basic tools of Microsoft Word, which is quite useful. Either it could be the saving or printing or making changes in the document, or you're talking about the margin, or making the paragraph or table. So these are the generic things which is quite important when you are going to make when you are going to work on the Microsoft Word. And after moving from this Microsoft Word to the advanced tool, where we are going to talk more about the mail merge and tracking and other things. So this we are going to discuss in our coming sessions. Thank you very much, and we will have some more thought-provoking sessions which is going to focus more on how we are going to work on this Microsoft Word or Microsoft Excel or PowerPoint, which is a very important ingredient as far as the business is concerned, as far as the enterprise, running the enterprise is concerned. Thank you very much.